This video is sponsored by Unique Live Edge, but more about that later. We are in the dog days of summer right now. It is late August, early September, and that means it is Hatch Green Chile season. These beautiful green chilies harvested from the Hatch Valley in New Mexico are in season right now, and I was fortunate enough to find some in one of my local grocery stores. They have a nice chili scent to them, kind of smoky, and I think they'll be delicious, grilled up and put on a cheeseburger. Today, we are going to be making a Hatch Green Chile cheeseburger. What we have here is 1 pound of ground chuck and short rib. I ground this up about a month ago, portioned it out into a 1 pound portion, wrapped it up and threw it in the freezer. I pulled this out of the freezer yesterday so I could make our green chili burgers today. First thing we're going to do is portion this out into 3-ounce patties, and then we will dry brain these for about 4 hours. So close. There we go. 1 3-ounce meatball. And there we have 5 meatballs, about 3 ounces a piece, a little more, a little less. Now we will flatten these out and start the dry brining process. There we have 5 patties, portioned out, ready to dry brine. We have some sea salt. I like using sea salt. A lot of people use kosher salt. To me, this works just fine. If you want to use kosher salt or whatever salt you want, you're more than welcome to. I only recommend not using iodized table salt. Salt the other side. There you have 5 burger patties, salted on both sides. We're going to put this into the refrigerator and allow them to dry brine for about 4 hours. Unique Live Edge creates beautiful handcrafted designs using wood and retaining their natural wood edges. Unique Live Edge makes a variety of tables, bowls, containers, artwork, and cutting boards. I'm fortunate to have one of their beautiful red eucalyptus cutting boards with the natural live edge. Nice solid surface, beautiful red color, but most importantly, it has that beautiful live edge on it. Now, what makes Unique Live Edge so unique? All of their woods are harvested in an environmentally conscious manner. All of their base materials are recovered from the urban canopy, from trees that have fallen in storms, trees that have lived their life and needed to be removed, or they pose some sort of hazard to homes or people. This one here is red eucalyptus. You can see this beautiful red color, beautiful live edge here. It's an absolute dream to work on. For me, I find this cutting board absolutely fantastic. Or visit the website for Unique Live Edge at uniqueliveedgewood.com. See what they are making there, and maybe you'll find something beautiful for your kitchen. We're going to get our grill going so we can roast these up and make sure they're nice and tender and nice and smoky. All right, what we're going to do is allow the lump charcoal to ignite, and while that's happening, we'll go inside and prep our condiments. So we have our green chilies here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to coat these with a little bit of oil so these things roast up very nice on the grill. Next up is an onion. I'm going to slice this up nice and thick, and I'm going to also throw this on the grill, and we'll have some nice grilled onion with our green chili cheeseburger. I have a bad spot in my onion. Let's see how deep that goes. Okay, it's just the stem. Salt these onions a little bit. Hatch green chilies we will not season. Next up is the bun. Purchase these at a local grocery store. I like these because they are a nice tender crumb, but they still have a nice chew to them. So I'm going to butter these. I have some melted butter here. Buns are buttered, ready for the grill. Shredded lettuce. 1 garden fresh tomato. Picked this out of my garden. Besides being Hatch chili season, it's also tomato season. Season up these tomatoes. Here we have some fresh made quick pickles. These are dill pickles. Take and get a portion of these out. And there are condiments for our green chili cheeseburger. Oh, we also have some Monterey Jack cheese in the fridge. We'll keep that in there until we're ready to cook our burgers. So I have my Hatch green chilies on the grill right now. This side is set up for direct heat. This side is set up for indirect heat. This thing is smoking hot, so I'm gonna have to keep my eye on these chilies. They're already starting to blister. If it gets too much, I'll move them over here on the indirect side. We're gonna cook these till they're nice and charred on the outside and tender on the inside. These things smell delicious on the grill. They are sizzling. When you're picking out your Hatch Green Chilies, I would recommend getting the ones that are not curled. It'll make them easier to roast. They're starting to soften up. Skins are starting to split. Need a longer set of tongs, that's for sure. Okay, after a few minutes, I think these are done. They're starting to get nice and soft. We're gonna steam these for a little bit so they get nice and tender and that skin comes off. There you have it, roasted Hatch Green Chilies. We'll get these covered up and allow them to steam. These, right there. Didn't want to do that. Oh, those smell good. Let those get a little bit of char, a little bit of smoke. These will sweeten up. It'll be a nice addition to the green chili. Yeah, they'll fall apart. As long as they don't fall through the grill, I'm good. They're looking good. I think those are ready. Nice little char on them. So our green chilies have been resting. I had them covered, steaming. I'm now ready to start cleaning these things up. So what we'll do is we'll pull one of these out here. Grab a knife, scrape off the skin, cut off the stem, open this up, scrape out the seeds, set that aside, and repeat. After we peeled the Hatch Green Chilies, I diced them up. These things are looking good, smelling good. Let's give them a little taste. See what we got here. Those are real good. They just have a little bit of heat to them, not too much. No, that'll be good on a burger. We have our condiments prepped. We have our onions cooked. We have our buns buttered, ready for toasting. We have our burgers dry brined. These have been in the fridge for about 4 hours, nice and firm. They've absorbed all that salt, so these should be tasty all the way through. We're gonna get those on the grill. While they're on the grill, we're gonna add some green chilies and some Monterey Jack cheese, and then we'll get to assembling this burger. Oh, and we're gonna toast our buns too. Put these on the grill. Cover them up. I'm gonna get a nice big helping of the green chilies. Put that one there. A piece of cheese and a piece of cheese for that one. This one is ready to come off. So is this one here. Get a little toast on our buns. That's looking good. Get the outside a bit. And a little bit of flavor on the inside and the outside of this bun. Okay, there we go. First we go down with our bun. We're gonna put a little bit of mayonnaise on here, just a little bit, to give it a little bit of moisture. There's gonna be plenty of flavor in that burger, cheese, and green chilies. We don't want to overpower it with any special sauce or anything. Pickles. Our green chili and cheese burger patties. I'm gonna make this a double. That's why I made the 1/3 pound patties. Some of our grilled onions, a little bit of shredded lettuce. I know this probably isn't traditional, neither is tomato, but I think with it being tomato season and Hatch chili season that we needed some lettuce and tomato on here. Flip that over and crown that. Holy moly, that is a monster. Let's get this lid to set right. How's that look? How does that look to you? That look good? Let's finish this off. And there you have one Hatch Green Chile double cheeseburger, because I felt like it today. So there you have it. One monster, what is this here? One monster Hatch Green Chile cheeseburger. I don't know if I'll be able to finish that, but that looks crazy delicious. Look at that. Where's a nice spot to dive in on this baby? That's the spot right there. Oh yeah, that is phenomenal. That is really, really good. Those chilies add a nice flavor to it. Complements the beef well. That's good. Patties are super tender. Chuck roast, short rib blend, really good. You can taste the salt in there. Plus you got a lot of salt from the dill pickles. Cuts through that rich, beefy flavor. really good. The lettuce adds a nice crunch. Tomato adds a nice fall flavor. And those chilies are just jam-packed with flavor. So juicy, smoky. Those green chilies and onions really picked up that smoke flavor. Quick pickles are good. A little bit of heat from the chilies. Oh, there's one fat burger, or should I say was, nicely seasoned. All right, that's it for today, folks. If you're still watching, thanks for hanging around and watching me put together that absolutely fantastic Hatch Green Chile cheeseburger. That thing was amazing. Make sure you give it a try. Recipe is down below. Link in the show notes. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like and make sure you subscribe. Also, let a friend know. Would love to grow the channel a little bit. I want to make sure that we can continue making inspired cheeseburgers and sharing those recipes with you. Also, if you'd like to help stock the Cheeseburger Guru kitchen, my Patreon link is below. If you can, make a small donation, help out, fund the kitchen, make sure we can continue making some delicious food here. And that's it for our Hatch Green Chile cheeseburger. Thanks for hanging out.